This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.
It's hard to simulate. We've talked about this before, and the quickness of your team just really gave South Tama fits, and just kind of went in waves. But one thing I want to talk about is that early shooting woes. You guys start out 1 for 6 from the field. What is the mindset? Are you thinking, well, we need to maybe work the ball around, or just keep shooting?
Yeah, we were thinking work the ball around, give assists to all of our teammates, but if we're open, shoot the ball, and that's what we did.
Now, I know as a coach myself, I'm sure Coach Edson, on these games like this one, obviously you were up big. He wants to focus on execution and good defensive fundamentals, because that's what you guys hang your hats on. How do you think the team did that despite, being up as they were?
Yeah, I think we did really good at keeping our fundamentals and just playing good defense, playing good offense, moving the ball. So I thought we did a really good job at that.
I know there's a couple times there in the first half and towards the end of the game that the team got a few offensive rebounds. I'm sure Coach maybe mentioned that in the locker room or a timeout, said, we're scoring looks nice, but, ladies, we need to do this. And, again, how do you keep, as a senior on this team, do you tell your teammates, hey, let's go, we can't allow this no matter what, or how does that work?
Yeah, we're just like, everyone do the little things. Like, obviously we want to score, but it's everything. Boxing out, rebounds, steals, hustle. So that's been our mindset going into every game.
Well, congrats again on the win. Get the first one of the belt and maybe set the stage for things to come for the rest of this year. Congratulations again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, Kelsey Van Compernel, senior Tiger player for Grinnell, now joined by head coach Trent Edson. And, Coach, pretty much the same questions I asked Kelsey, I'll ask you. I mean, obviously, the score of the press gave South Tama fits tonight, and I'm sure as a coach, you and your staff want to see, no matter what the score is, whether you're up 40-3 or down 40-3, you want to see execution and good fundamentals. And I thought for the most part the girls did that tonight.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we talked about. That's exactly what we talked about is, doing everything fundamentally correct and not getting bad habits out there. I know we had a couple of defensive possessions where we were just reaching and a couple of fouls, but we talked about duplicating what we try to do in practice a little bit and to do everything fundamentally sound and make yourself better.
And offensively, I know you like to rotate the ball around and shoot, but given the way the game kind of went, did you get a chance to work on some different sets, either both offensively and defensively, try some different things?
It was really hard. We tried and we talked about, I know coming out in the second half, they did a great job. We wanted to execute and get a high-low touch early on, and they flashed high, and we got a quick high-low look against their zone. So that was an emphasis, going in there. And we wanted to see a few more inside touches with our rotations. But, it was hard just because, they weren't moving to where, into some of the positions that we needed them to in order to do some of those things. So everything was open.
Looked like your zone offense, so that you put a player in the short corner there and got that like a little triangle going there, and people were cutting, and for the most part, I think you executed that pretty well. You hadn't been pleased with that. But as far as the shot selection against the zone, does that change your philosophy on letting the girls and players shoot on a zone versus man-to-man, or are you always telling, hey, if you're open, shoot it?
It's tough. Obviously, if you've paid attention to Grinnell basketball and the girls basketball the last 10 years, it's pretty much been if you're open, shoot it. We're having to adjust that a little bit this year for sure. I don't think we can put up 40 three-pointers in a game and be successful, and that obviously came back to haunt us in that opener against Des Moines Christian. We were 6 of 40 in that game. So, we have to do a few things a little bit different, and we're going to be a little bit choosier with our shot selection.
All right, Coach. Well, you got the win here, and you're coming out of the break. You finally get that first W of the season, 1-1 now. So where does this team go from here as far as maybe some things you're continuing to work on in practice? You said you're trying to tweak things because of the personnel. Can't quite play the full court style you want. how's that coming along and getting the players getting a better defensive rotation?
Yeah, it's everything is progress towards that end of the season and getting better and getting reps. And this week's a big week for us. We have Clear Creek and Manna and Dallas Center Grimes right away back to back here Thursday and Friday. And we need to focus on execution and doing the little things. We do generally. We do, some things, pretty well, but we don't do all the little things. And, so that's been a focus the last, week and a half. If you're going to, take your game to the next level, you got to do those little things, whether it's, box out on every possession or hustling down a ball or getting on the floor, diving on the floor when there's an opportunity to do that. So, we'll still work on those things.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on the first one. Good luck the rest of this weekend, the rest of the season, and we'll see you around. Congratulations again.
All right, thank you.
Tiger head coach Trent Edson coming up here and joining us on the post game with the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Now as you get ready for the boys, head coach Brandon Sharp. This is their first game. They've had a few scrimmages, John.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from a coaching standpoint, even though they've had some scrimmages and some other things going on, and probably did pretty well from what I heard. They went down to Washington, held their own against the Demon squad.
Before we get too deep in the boys' game, did you do the post game? Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate post game. Yes.
Yeah, Dan brought it up, but
yes.
It's fine, and it's as Brandon says, and any coach will tell you, all the practice and scrimmages are good, but until you get out here under the lights with the real fans, the real officials, and it's a real game, that way, you just don't know what you have. So,
right.
I mean, as a coaching staff, you think you know what you're going to get. You hope that the guys are going to play like you like. So we'll have to see. South Tama comes in. Not a lot of numbers for head coach Dustin Pesca. I count 10 players on his roster.
Well, and I counted 8 players warming up, actually. So I know one is ineligible that's not able to play tonight, and for the other reason I don't know, but I saw 8 varsity players warming up. So we'll talk more about Grinnell South Tama boys basketball as you're watching Tiger basketball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about science. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pauly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Also a special shout out to our scoreboard sponsors tonight, Kurt's Collision Center. Our 3-point sponsor is brought to you by Pauly Ice Pizza, and our free throw sponsor is brought to you by Medicat Pharmacy. Getting into our first quarter, we'll get this one out of the way.
Since
our first quarter is brought to you by
Grinnell Newburgh Dollars
Nichols State Farm. And last but not least, our business card sponsors that are scrolling down there in the corner. We have Grinnell Firestone, Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, plus all of our commercial sponsors added to that. So thank you for joining us on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, and we'll throw it back over to John Martinson and Chris Juni.
All right, thanks, Dan. As respective head coaches are alums of their school, Dustin Pesca, South Tama alumnus, has been head boys coach for several years. Brandon Sharp, same at Grinnell. He's been head coach now for 4 years. South Tama starters will be junior at 5'6", Cade Rosenberger, Daniel Weiss, a junior at 5'10", Ivan Alvarado, one of 5 seniors for the Trojans is 5'11", Pello Weiss, a senior at 6 foot, and Jeremy Dolash, a junior 6-footer. So a number of juniors, actually 3 juniors, 2 seniors, with 5 total seniors, 4 juniors, and a sophomore on the roster. But again, 8 are only dressing tonight. For Grinnell, Brandon Sharp, Mike Baker, Scott Sharp, the assistant coaches. You've got Cole Blackford, who saw a lot of playing time, started at times last year, a junior at 6'5". 4 juniors and a senior make up the starting 5 for Grinnell. Ryan McElrath, a sophomore. Well, let's see, 3 juniors, a sophomore. Yeah, well, he's the one sophomore. 6'3", Ryan McElrath. Carson Penich, a junior at 6'5". You've got Derek Doty, a sophomore, who saw some limited action last year, 6'1", a sophomore. And you've got Ethan Walker. So actually 3 juniors, 2 sophomore in the starting 5. 6'5" senior is Walker, so 2 seniors, 4 juniors, 5 sophomore. Neither team with a first year on the roster. So.
And again, John, both coaches, this is the first official game for both coaches and both programs. You never know quite what you're going to get. So anxious to see how things come out, see what the Tigers come into. I know Coach Sharp, like his father, he likes to press at certain points during the game and also run some traps. So we'll see how that shakes out. And for Coach Dustin Pesca, just dressing 8 players tonight. So we'll see if that plays into any depth, plays into foul trouble. Will have to be something he'll have to keep an eye on as well.
Of course, both teams didn't win a ton of games last year. I know Grinnell finished the year last year losing to Central DeWitt, but a Central DeWitt team that made it to state and played them awfully good in that first tournament game. Here's a 3-pointer on the way, Derek Doty! 12 seconds in, and we got a Pauly Ice Pizza 3-pointer on the board.
It was actually Cole Blackford.
Oh, Cole Blackford, I'm sorry.
Just on the reversal, nobody came out. He had the wide open shot. He took it and hit it.
So South Tama, the counterattack. So Cole Blackford, my mistake, 21 instead of 22. Thank you, Chris. All right, front court, South Tama. Counterattacking on the near side. This is Ivan Alvarado. Far side with Cade Rosenberger. Alvarado dribble drive. Back out farther. Now on the baseline, here's Alvarado driving. Shot blocked, and Alvarado can't save it. It'll go back to Grinnell. 43 seconds into this ball game.
Nice drive that time by South Tama, but good rotation by the Grinnell Tigers. Ryan McElrath in that Tiger zone. He rotated over, cut the baseline off, made it a tough shot.
Front court with the basketball is Grinnell in the predominant white with the orange and black. Grinnell and script in the front. You've got Ethan Walker, who saw some playing time varsity last year, and a 3 is good. A Pauly Ice Pizza 3 for Ryan McElrath.
His second of the game, John. They're going to have to close out on him. He's made 2. Tigers now pick it up in a 2-1-2 full court press.
Pauly Ice Pizza 3s, and we got a double, travel, that or a double dribble with one or the other, I guess, and Grinnell will get it back. Minute 9 gone, first quarter. On the Kurtz Collision scoreboard, Tigers putting a little scratch and dent in the scoreboard. Excuse me, front court. All right. Yeah, hopefully Greg gets a chuckle out of that anyway. All right, front court, right side. To the free throw line, Ethan Walker, near side, fake left, drive right. And Derek Doty nowhere to go. Good to hear Grandpa Merle's doing better. near side. Ball knocked out of bounds and will stay with Grinnell.
Dustin Pessa didn't think so. He said one official pointed towards his basket, the other official underneath pointed towards Grinnell. Now they're going to talk about it, and I know how these conversations go.
Boy, and the longer they go, well, it's going to stay with Grinnell. I just thought the longer these conversations go, the stranger the outcome. I've seen this.
Well, how that conversation goes, actually, John, and I'll talk about that later on.
Pass it, but they did talk about it. That's good. And that's an errant pass. Nobody home.
So on that conversation, what the officials do is say, well, what did you have? I thought it went off Grinnell. Are you sure? Well, I'm not 100% sure. Well, I'm 100% sure it's Grinnell ball. And the guy says, okay, go with that. So that's how that goes. You want to make sure you're 100% certain.
Front court with it for South Tama. This is Daniel Weiss. Weiss farther out with it to Kane Rosenberger, 5'6" junior. Neither team blessed with Grinnell with a little more height, I guess. We're going to see a lot more of it in the Little Hawkeye Conference, that being for sure. There's a three-pointer by Rosenberger, misses the basket, and Grinnell will play it after the ball goes out of bounds.
Rosenberger on the closeout by the Tigers. He kind of arches back away from the basket. Whenever you do that as a shooter, you lose your power. And ball fake and maybe drive past the closing out Tiger next time.
Tigers got a 5-on-4 if they work. McElrath, right side Blackford. Up top, and now pass it inside. This is Ethan Walker, twisting, turning, nowhere to go. And a three-point shot on the way is good. Ryan McElrath's second three of the game.
Walker with a nice move. Saw he was double-teamed, knew somebody was open, found the open man. The Tigers put the shot down.
3 poly ice threes and no travel. Or is it a timeout call? All right, South Tama asking for timeout. They get it. We'll take one with them. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Sure if that's still the case or not.
You're on now.
Okay. All right, we're good. All right, 14-4 now. Alvarado with all 4 South Tama points, missed the free throw. And the shot up and for 3. Go! The Poly Ice beats a 3-pointer. And that is Derek Doty.
5 threes for the Tigers down in this first quarter. We still have 2 minutes left.
17-4. 2.5 left first quarter. Alvarado, got to get a body on him. He's done the damage for the Trojans, for Coach Pesca. Top of the circle, fake right, drive right. After a left side fake, foul before the shot. Oh, travel before. Okay. So South Tama's second, each team with 2 turnovers.
Yeah, that was one extra step there. And again, looked to me like it was pretty good, but the official's a lot closer. Dustin Pesca asked him what he saw, and the official said it was a travel. Looked like he took the 1.5 steps he's allowed, but nonetheless, turnover gives the ball back to the Tigers. Now South Tama picking up 2-1-2 zone press for their own.
Oh, an errant pass, and South Tama takes it away. Thank you, Craig. All right, front court. 17-4 Grinnell, near side. Faking the drive left, going right, cut off, back up top. South Tama playing the perimeter with not a lot of height to speak of. That's kind of have to be the mantra, at least for tonight. And I doubt it'll get much easier in the WAMAC, where you're playing the Williamsburgs, the Bentons, Vinton Shellsburgs of the world, or Independence, or West Delaware. Good grief. Here's a shot from close range for 2. It's short. Rebound, Ethan Walker. Clears it for Grinnell. Front court. Basketball in the hands of Cole Blackford. Free throw line. Oh, nice pass inside. Walker goes in and lays it in. Nice pass that time. That was Derek Doty.
Nice job that time by Walker. Good pass, as you said, by Doty, but Walker took the spin move up and put his body between himself and the defender, and the defender could not get through that. Laid it up and in.
19-4 as we come up to 1 minute left to go, first quarter. Tigers at Clear Creek Amana Thursday. Will be at Dallas Center Grimes Friday. A busy first week of the year for the Tiger girls and boys. Top of the circle, 3-pointer Alvarado, in and out, not good. Walker the rebound. Front court Grinnell. Blackford, round up, a lot of pick and roll action here by this Tiger offense. Seeing that. That's good to see. That's pretty basic stuff. Ryan McElrath, the pass inside, and Ethan Walker in for 2.
Great catch by Walker inside. Pass was a little bit wide, but he reached out a hand and got it and gathered himself, went up strong.
And a shot not good as goes out. And
blocked by Derek Doty that time in the transition defense. South Tama beat him down court, but then Derek Doty hustling back, got a piece of the ball as the shot went up and knocked it out of bounds.
Carson Penich going to check back in. Grinnell with decent size. Ethan Walker going out at 6'5", Penich in at 6'5". You've got South Tama going to bring Damian Benner, a senior 6-footer, in the lineup. South Tama's played almost everyone on the near side. As we're under 30 seconds left on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Far side, South Tama. You got Alvarado with it. Near side is Daniel Weiss. Back to the far side. Here's a 3-pointer up. Back of the iron. Ethan Walker clears it. Tigers with a last shot opportunity. Front court with it to Derek Doty. Walker fumbles it, but he gets it back. Oh, got a 5-on-4 with 6, with 5. Walker, Doty, a 3 for Walker. Good! Poly Ice beats a 3-pointer for Ethan. Oh, it's Brady Greif. I'm sorry.
Greif, yeah.
Wow. 24-4. Brady Greif. 7 threes for the Tigers on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual.
24-4, South Tama, or Grinnell leading South Tama. Ivan Alvarado, 4 points. Grinnell actually with 6 threes in the game, 6 from Brady Greif and 6 from Ryan McElrath leading the way.
All right, in the second quarter brought to you by Brent Nickel, State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, Brent Nickel, State Farm is there at 6 in Western Grinnell. Dribble drive, South Tama. Shot not there. Trojans the offensive rebound. Again, short on the rim. Rebounded by Grinnell. Nice job there, Cole Blackford clearing it, bringing it front court. Ball tied up. Got to call something, gentlemen. These referees have been okay, really, overall. I'll give them props. Lauren Wood, Matt Mathias from Cedar Rapids, John Kane from Webster. Yeah, they've been fine. Basket to the left of Ryan McElrath, and almost a steal, but Derek Doty in the paint, kicks it back out. Now to the right side. Brady Greif put up a couple threes and made them both. It's like, I don't know, was there a three-point? Oh, off Grinnell. It'll be going to South Tama it was an errant pass on South Tama, but fortuitously for South Tama went off a Grinnell set of hands.
Yeah, on that reversal that time, South Tama saw that reversal offense that whole first quarter. So I'm sure Dustin Peskin in the timeout said, hey, step out in that passing lane, maybe you get one. And that time they did, and Tigers turned it over.
Tigers by 20. Front court, South Tama. Tigers stay in zone. Almost stolen, but taken back. And now in the top of the circle, Cade Rosenberger. Now a three-pointer on the way. Rims out. Rebounded by Brady Greif and Grinnell. I don't think they had a three-point shot when Brady's dad played for the Braves of veteran Hall of Fame coach Al Rabinold. Shot not there by Grinnell, taken back by the Trojans. 24-4. We haven't had a point on the board. He's dented the scoreboard, if you will, in the last 90 seconds, the first 90 seconds of this quarter. Left-hand side, here's a dribble drive. Oh, and there Alvarado made sure that didn't go back court. Ivan Alvarado, left-hand side. Here's a three on the way, and score that one. And that's Weiss. Okay, Daniel Weiss with a three.
Yep, again, Tigers didn't close out of the zone. Brandon Sharp kind of slaps his hand on his knee. Is like, you got to get out and cover. That same thing South Tama had the first quarter. They weren't closing out on the shooters, and Tigers made him pay.
24-7 Grinnell. Now a three-pointer by Blackford off the back of the rim. A rare three-point miss for the Tigers so far. And Alvarado quickly front court to the near side. Now it's Alvarado. Dribble drive, working his way in, drawing the foul. He'll have 2 free throw attempts coming.
Again, nice little Euro step that time by Alvarado when he went to drive. By that, I mean, instead of stepping forward, he stepped right to the side to his left and shifted over and got himself in position to make the shot. Tigers try to reach in and block it, caught a piece of the arm.
Ryan McElrath's first is the team's third. Alvarado has all four of the 7 South Tama points, and misses the first free throw here. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Ethan Walker, 35, and 10 for Grinnell is Jack Hoops coming in. I'm gonna have fun with that name. I know I know the family. I think I can Jack Hoops. Well, that boy's got some hops as well. Okay, free throw attempt good. Second one there for Alvarado. I'm sure he'll play well too.
Now South Tama picking up 1-2-2 full court press, giving the Tigers a bit of a different look, trying to coach Dustin.
Oh, it up. Right into the hands of Ivan Alvarado, who lays it up and in. That's what South Tama wanted and got. And he's got 9 of their 10 points. Well, double check that. He's got 6 of the 10. All right, now turnover. Oh, Grinnell wants timeout. Tigers leading 24-10. We'll take one with them. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
A little surprise press that time by South Tama. John caught the Tigers by surprise, so much so Coach Sharp had to call a timeout.
So, yeah, South Tama the first 4 points. Actually, first 6 points. It's 24-4 at the quarter. Now another takeaway. Not exactly how you want to come out of the timeout. Is turning it over again. And a three-pointer by South Tama short and taken back by Grinnell. And I believe, McElrath was fouled by the South Tama player as they were fighting for the loose ball. And that will be on Cade Rosenberger, his first, team's second. Play in for Grinnell and against the 1-2-2 zone press.
See, now Tigers have worked on it. Coach Sharp directing his players. You want to try to get to the middle to beat the press, if you possibly can.
Stay out of the corners. And there is another errant pass. Taken back by Alvarado in the score and fouled. Grinnell got off to a great start. South Tama clawing their way back in this one.
Nice job by Alvarado that time. You saw McElrath was back. He tried to slide over in front of him, but McElrath was a bit late getting there. So Alvarado went right up into his chest, got the contact, drew the foul, and made the basket.
So he's got 9 of their 12 points, Ivan Alvarado. And Ryan McElrath has 2 fouls, as does Brady Kaufman. A little concern there if you're the Tigers. 4:58 left on the Kurtz Collision scoreboard. Ivan Alvarado, chance for a three-point play, and has it. 24-12, 24-13. Tigers have not scored yet in the second quarter. Get it front court after having some issues with the 1-2-2 zone. And a foul on this other side of the court.
It's on Pella Weiss.
Oh, that's on Weiss. All right, Daniel Weiss, his first, team's third. Grinnell the play-in.
Tiger player got Weiss on his back, and he was going down court. Then he kind of stopped, and Weiss kind of bumped into him and gave him a little tap. Didn't knock him down, but enough to draw the foul.
There's a dribble drive near side. Pass knocked away again. Oh, my goodness. Tigers with a total of 7 turnovers, 4 in this quarter alone. Here's a drive, Alvarado. Layup off and short. It may have been last touch by No, South Tama. I kind of thought a Grinnell player touched it, but apparently not. And it'll be against the 1-2-2 zone, which has been a thorn on the Tigers' side here in this quarter. Front court, Grinnell. And you've got Penich, Ethan Walker. South Tama's had a lot of near steals in this basketball game early on. Far side, you got with the ball for Grinnell is Jack Hoops. Pass inside. And we got a foul on South Tama on the entry pass, it appears.
Yeah, that time Penich flashed the lane and Walker hit him with a pass, and the South Tama player was behind him at a pretty good height disadvantage. South Tama player Gardner was about 5'11" or 6 foot. Penich is 6'5". Tried to reach through and poke the ball loose, picked up the foul instead.
Okay, should be on Kingston Davenport, I want to say, his first, team's fourth. So each team will have 4 fouls. Pass into Walker. And a nice pass underneath to an open player. Up and good. Derek Doty for 2.
Tigers now can set up their own version of the press.
5 for Doty. 26-13. Tigers are their first points of the second quarter halfway through. Front court. This is Alvarado. Back to the near side. Now back to Alvarado. Far side. Three-pointer. Long one. And rims around, comes out. Rebounded by Cole Blackford. Blackford front court. Tigers 26-13 the score. The lead for Grinnell on the ball. Top of the ring. Blackford inside Ethan Walker. Clears, goes up. He falls to his hind side. Can't get it to go. Shot up again. Not good. And a foul on. Is there a foul or foul on South Tama?
Yeah, Brady Kaufman got the offensive rebound. Put it back up strong again because inside you're going to get some contact. He went up strong. Try to get through the contact. Almost got it to drop for the and one, but we'll settle for 2 free throws.
Foul on Daniel Weiss, team with 5 fouls at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line, and up and good for Brady Kaufman. His first, or actually give him point number 3.
Damian Benner checks in now for the Trojans, John.
Okay, so that I think Damian Benner. Yep, 6-foot senior. And the second free throw off the front rim. So 27-13, rebounded by South Tama. Alvarado. And back to the near side at Pella Weiss. Far side. Back up to Alvarado. Hey, he just skips right through the paint, lays it up and in. Wow, weeding his way through the Valley of the Giants that time. And Alvarado with a total of 12 of the 15 South Tama points, 27-15. And now with the 10 seconds, it was. Wow. Okay.
The officials don't have to do the counting anymore, John. They can just look at the shot clock, and it got down to 25-24. Then they blew it.
Okay.
And Tigers pass the ball back and forth. Again, needing to get somebody to the middle of the court to try to beat that press.
So 8 turnovers on Grinnell. South Tama only 3 turnovers for the game. Here's a 3 for the Trojans. Missed the basket. Rebound, Derek Doty. Front court, Cole Blackford. Blackford quickly for Grinnell. Blackford near his side. 3-pointer McElrath is off the back of the iron. Boy, shots that he was hitting early, not falling now. Tigers by a dozen. Front court, South Tama. We'll see if the 8 on the varsity roster, and that's a travel on South Tama. Oh, yeah, he shuffled before putting up the shot. So back in the South Tama lineup. And you've got, for the Trojans, Kingston Davenport. 2:28 left for second quarter. And against a 1-2-2 zone, which has been effective for Coach Pesca. Here's a dribble drive. Kaufman up and good. It counts. Oh, Coach Pesca's on the floor. I would better be careful there, Coach. And on number 4.
Yeah, Coach Pesca thought Kaufman took a little hop and a step. I'm not so sure he wasn't right, but as you said, John, he's got to be very, very careful. He was out all the way out on the court, about halfway towards the free throw lane, and generally the officials don't like to see that or allow that, but they let it go, and he gets his point across to one of the officials as the free throw's missed.
All right, and the free throw missed, but a rebound by Carson Penich, who I believe himself is fouled. That should be 6, and that should put the Tigers. Oh, the lane violation. Okay. Gets another opportunity as Brady Kaufman for the three-point play. Free throw is up. This one not good. We have another lane violation, I think.
On the shooter.
Tenney on the free throw line, apparently. Okay. One of those first games of the year things you get out of the way now as much as you can. And number 50, this is Jeremy Dolash back in. 6-foot junior who started, one of 4 11th graders on the South Tama roster. Backcourt, and South Tama working against a kind of a three-quarter court Grinnell press, and they get it front court. Between the circles, near side is Ivan Alvarado. Up top to Rosenberger. Ball knocked away, back to Rosenberger. 2 minutes left right now. Pass inside, low post, taken away by Grinnell.
Penich comes up with the steal that time. Lots of active hands down there. Pass wasn't really there, trying to throw into traffic, and Tigers intercepted it.
Carson had a nice football season, didn't he? Very good for Coach Hayden Feld. There's a dribble drive in, and offensive foul, disallow the shot. Okay. South Tama player Dolash took the charge, and Penich called for the charge.
Unlike colleges and pros, John, the high schools do not have a restricted area. So looked like the man was there. So good defensive play. Gets the turnover, and South Tama gets the ball back.
That's 9 turnovers on Grinnell for the half. Tigers by 14. Front court, Alvarado with it. Tigers stay in zone, it looks like. Alvarado, as we come under 90 seconds left. Second quarter. Ball knocked away off the hands of the South, and that's Ryan McElrath with the quick hands. Ryan driving in, laying it up, basket, score it. He's fouled. Nice job, end-to-end action there. Ryan McElrath with a total of 8.
Good strength that time. Kingston Davenport was right in the whole way down, and he really leaned on it pretty hard to try to prevent the basket, but good strength that time by McElrath. Went up and got the ball to spin in the hoop for the and one.
Damian Benner back in for South Tama. Chance for the conventional three-point play by Ryan McElrath at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Medicap Pharmacy, they always have time for you on 6th Avenue. To Kevin and Jennifer Stallman. Jennifer, a Benton Community alum. You'll see more of Grinnell next year when the Grinnell moves Womack bound in that Womack West division.
Brady Greif also checked in for the Tigers, and set to come in for the shooter after this free throw is Sam Simon for the Tigers as well.
All right. Sam, that's Jake Simmons' younger brother, by the way. All right, 8, that's 9. Three-point play completed. 31, now 32. 15. Jake, an awfully good high school athlete here at Grinnell. Not many years removed, and hopefully Sam will do just as well. Front court, Alvarado. As we near the 1-minute mark of the fake left, drive right. This is Davenport. Back out to Weiss. Davenport, near side Alvarado. Pass to the left-hand side. And now back up top to Davenport on a dribble drive in. Oh, I think Walker, if he didn't stand his, or no, Brady Greif didn't stand his ground. Had he just stood still, would have been a charge, but Brady did not, and the foul was called. Would that assertion be correct?
Well, Brady Greif was there. They said he pushed into him. He might have taken a step into him as went up, but again, nice aggressive move against the zone by Rosenberger. You attack the zone, and usually good things happen. That time he drew the foul, but missed the free throw, unfortunately.
And that would be Cade Rosenberger on the free throw attempt. And second shot short, rebounded by Carson Penich. 12 of the 15 points for Alvarado for South Tama as Grinnell works at front court as we near the 42nd mark of the first half. To the free throw line. Nice pass inside. Penich, good for 2, and a nice dish off by Colt Blackford.
Again, Cole saw him the whole way, just waited to the traffic clear, then dropped him a nice pass, and Penich with the finish.
And Penich with his first basket of the game. 34-15. Now South Tama can work for the last shot if they wish. Near side, back up top.
Grinnell's zone defense has been very active.
Coach Dustin Pescawance gets timeout with 14 seconds left. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
For Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars and Polley's Pizza.
34-15, just 14 and a half ticks of the clock and left before halftime.
See what Coach Pesca drew up. That's why he called the timeout, trying to get a last good set for his team as they close out the first half.
Front court, Alvarado, near side Rosenberger, back up top. You got Dolash, left-hand side. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Good! Well, that drawn up the way the coach wanted it. 1 second, a half-court heave, and will not count. Nice shot there. That was number 20. That was Peloise with that three-pointer. All right, and that's how we end the first half. 34-18. Grinnell, your lead as you're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Grinnell Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Also, a shout out to our business card sponsors, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Grinnell Firestone, Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, and Pollyi's Pizza. Thank you to all those sponsors. Scrolling down there in our bottom right-hand corner. Also a shout-out to Kurt's Collision Center for our scoreboard. And just a little bit of a explanation on our scoreboard. When you go to half times and quarter breaks, the score disappears because we are actually using a digital camera that looks at our scoreboard in the gymnasium and transposes that. So if you're thinking, why does it say the -1 and Grinnell has 151? That's why. And it all comes back when the clock starts back up. So I'm going to throw it back over to John Martinson. He has our half game statistics. And we'll be back game time here in about, I don't know, what are we, John? 4
Just
minutes?
over 4 minutes.
2 seconds.
All
It's
right.
all yours.
Okay, well, very good. Thanks, Dan. And Tigers led 24-4 at the end of the first quarter. South Tama chopped into that lead a little bit. 14-10 South Tama second quarter. And Grinnell with a 34-18 lead at the end of the first half. Peloise with a three-pointer with just a couple of seconds left out of Coach Dustin Pesca timeout. And the final seconds left of the second quarter and able to whittle down the lead just a tad more. Ivan Alvarado had 6 of his 10 points in the second quarter. Weiss had 5. And 3 that's Daniel Weiss, and Pella Weiss had a total of 3 on that three-pointer. So 3 different South Tama Trojans in the scoring. For Grinnell, he had 10 points in the second quarter. I think some of that had to do with South Tama putting on a 1-2-2 zone press that did lead to a couple of Tiger turnovers and transition baskets for South Tama. So 6 threes all in the first quarter for Grinnell. Scoring-wise, Brady Greif had 6. He hit the last three-pointer to near the end of the first quarter. He, along with, you've got, let's see, a total of, 8, 9 for Ryan McElrath actually lead the scoring. A couple of threes in the first quarter, a basket, and a conventional 3 in the second quarter. A 3 and a 2-pointer for Derek Doty gives him a total of 5. A 3 for Cole Blackford. A couple of baskets for Ethan Penich with 4. As we hopscotch for points, a basket. Actually, I was Ethan Walker with a couple of baskets and 4. Carson Penich a basket and 2. The Tigers got as we said, a 24-4 lead. Then South Tama scored, my math, Minnesota math says, first 9 points of the second quarter and got it down to 24-13. And then from that point, Grinnell outscored South Tama by a margin of 10-5. Turnovers, I have South Tama a total of 3, 4, 5. I've got 5. That's pretty good effort there. Going to keep you in the ball game for the most part. But the South Tama free throw shooting, maybe a little to be desired. Looks like 1 of 6 unofficially on my end. Grinnell not a whole lot better. 1 of 4, actually 2 of 5. Yeah, 2 of 5 free throw shooting. But again, first game of the year, this is a good time to get some of that maybe not so great free throw shooting out of the way. As South Tama comes back on the floor. Again, they're only dressing a total of 8 varsity players in this game. I think just 1 has not played so far in this contest. Grinnell with a little more versatility from a roster standpoint. Want to mention the girls' game won by Grinnell 74-16 as Grinnell scored the first 37 points of this game en route to the victory. South Tama had 8 from Arrow Lions all in the second half, led their scoring. For Grinnell, 14 from Kelsey Van Compernal. I think she may have been the lone Tiger in double figures, so that tells you how balanced Grinnell's score sheet was. 9 from Bailey Strovers, 8 from Leah Harris, 8 from Aiden Gosselin, 6 of her 8 in the fourth quarter. 9, as I said, 9 from Strovers. Actually 13 from Kate Van Compernal. So the Van Compernal twins go for 27 of the Tigers' 74 points right there. Kelsey had 4 threes in the game. Kate Van Compernal, a couple of Poly Ice Pizza threes. 6 for Isabel Kenkel. Let's see, 5 for Olivia Renzi. 9 for, let's see who else. 4 from Olivia Olson. She had a 3-pointer late in the game. So a lot of different Tigers scoring. And also Taylor Vanderleest had a basket in the contest. So the Tigers win their first game of the year. And they'll open the doubleheader at Clear Creek Amana on Thursday. And then doubleheader in the Little Hawkeye Conference at Dallas Center Grimes. Grinnell will make their last ever trip, at least as a member of the Little Hawkeye Conference, to Dallas Center Grimes on Friday. So a very busy week this starts for Grinnell Tiger basketball. As both teams heading back to the respective sidelines, benches. Brandon Sharp, Grinnell High School alum, and Brandon Pesca, South Tama alumnus. Getting their teams ready to go for the second half.
See if Coach Sharp, John, worked on that press break.
Yes.
The one time he got the ball in the middle, that's how you beat a press. He got to the middle. Brady Coffin took the ball down. We got an easy layup. So I'm sure that was a point of emphasis. And if you coach Dustin Pesca and South Tama, probably want to keep the press on and see if he changes things up a little bit. Maybe instead of a 2-1-2, maybe a 2-2-1 or something like that. See how this thing unfolds.
With Chris Juny, I'm John Martinson, Dan Walker, and Lori Walker on our production and camera and like that.
And general overall person in charge.
That's right. Absolutely, yes. Glad to have you on board wherever you're viewing this action, Grinnell South Tama basketball, wherever you're viewing on God's green earth. Front court, South Tama, first to possess. To the near side, it is Davenport on the drive. Offensive, a block. He was shifting, yeah, Ryan McElrath. Good call by the referee right in front of it. McElrath is third. That's the team's first.
Again, good aggressive attack by South Tama. They try to penetrate against that zone on the baseline, and Tigers, they drew the foul against the Tigers.
McElrath had kept his ground. That may have been a different outcome, but Alvarado's first free throw is good. He's got 11. And it's 34-19. 16 seconds in, third quarter. Alvarado, his second made three of the night, and his third made three of the night. He's a player. 34-20. I must say, on what he lacks in size, he's undaunted going in there. Front court, left-hand side. Here's a drive. McElrath, he put the shoulder down. That's what caused the offensive foul there.
Yeah, you can see that from up here, Johnny. Stuck the arm out, lowered his shoulder, and I know when I was in officiating school, the one way they told you to call that is people get, that's his fourth, by the way, but people say, well, his feet weren't set. Well, nowadays you don't have to have your feet set. If you're giving ground and the offensive player still runs into you, it's a charge.
10 Tiger turnovers against some pressure. South Tama front court. And the lead back to 14 for the Tigers. Between the circles, you've got Ivan Alvarado. Right side, Rosenberger. Alvarado open for a three. Back of the iron. Rebound, Ethan Walker. Pass ahead, front court. Cole Blackford with it.
Alvarado shook his head that time. I'm sure those shots, he used to those going in.
Oh.
And then they called an illegal screen on Grinnell.
On Walker, yeah. That's a moving screen, yep. So,
I don't know about that one. The contact by the South Tama player caused him to move, and contact that displaces the legal screener, John, is not a foul. That's all I saw, that he did move, but it was because of the contact by the South Tama defender bumping into him. But nonetheless, Tigers got to play on and overcome it.
Yep. Walker's second foul is the team's second, and a three is up and good for South Tama. And that would be, is that Peloise? It is. And he's got a total of 6. And a turnover on Grinnell once again. Front court, now lead down to 11, 34-23. This is Alvarado once again. Now Davenport, and he traveled. Yep, sure did.
Good closeout that time by Derek Doty. Coach Sharp was saying close out on those shooters. And Alvarado is the only one who's looked to penetrate. The other guys are looking to shoot. So Tigers did a good job that time and got the turnover.
Now backcourt with it is Cole Blackford. And working it. And State Farm and agent Brett Nickel, you're sponsoring this third quarter like a good neighbor. State Farm and Brett Nickel is there. And a basket up and good by Derek Doty, and he's fouled.
Good pump fake that time by Derek Doty. Knew the defense was coming, put the ball up, did a pump fake, and got the contact and drew the foul.
Peloise with his second foul, team's first. And Derek Doty has a total of 5, now 7. 36-23. Doty with a conventional three-point line for the Medicap Pharmacy. Free throw line is up and back of the iron.
By the way, this quarter, if you haven't mentioned, is brought to us by State Farm Insurance, which I'm sure you did.
Well,
but I'm just double-checking.
That's fine.
We appreciate Brett Nickel sponsoring our quarters.
Absolutely. We want to give him Nickel his money's worth, right? Okay. All right.
He's here all week, folks.
I know.
I can't control him.
All right. Okay. And a foul on Grinnell on the skirmish. Brady Greif picking up his second foul. That's team's fourth. Far side, open three right side. Back of the iron, long rebound. Last touch by who? Last touch by South Tama. Thought it may have hit Penich. It did not.
Nice job by Penich that time. He raced after he was going for the ball, then he stopped right before he got to it. South Tama player, all he could do was reach through and try to grab it. Could not. Tigers get the ball.
And backcourt with it is Grinnell. Cole Blackford. Blackford to Carson Penich as we're under 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Tigers by a baker's dozen. Here's a three-pointer. That's Derek Doty off the back of the iron. Long rebound. Back to Cole Blackford. Blackford goes up with a shot and short on the rim. South Tama the rebound, taking it quickly in the front court. Davenport twisting, turning, shooting short. Nice move. And Carson Penich, all 6'5 of them, bringing it front court. Near side, Derek Doty And on the entry pass, ooh, better watch that. Brady Greif was the recipient, but he was fouled by Daniel Weiss.
Coach Pesca thought that Weiss got there. Boy, he was right there on the spot, maybe just a little bit late. Looks like both players right at the same time, but the call goes against the Trojans. Tigers play it in.
Weiss is second, or his first foul is the team's second. Play in, far side now to Cole Blackford. Blackford, Derek Doty. Derek on the left-hand side. Now between the circles. Doty. Blackford inside. Brady Coppin in the ball game. Banked home. Hey! 10-footer. Bank's always there, right? Bank's always open. And Brady took advantage of that and has a total of 7. 38-23.
You know, John, now it's back to 15. If South Tama goes on to lose this game, they may look back here at this 5-minute mark in the third quarter. They had cut it down to 11. We're one shot away from getting it under double figures, but just couldn't convert, and Tigers get 2 scores. Now it's back up to 15.
See, Grandpa Merle and Aunt Gloria are here at the game tonight. That's good to see. Even better yet. Here's a dribble drive. Kick it back in. Oh, I think, a little more than a Euro step. Yeah, that was to take 3 steps and get called for traveling.
Well, Dolas that time, he got the ball and he looked up, and there was big players there. Six Brady Kaufman.
I think allowing a substitution as the ball was into the hands of a Grinnell player. That should not have been allowed, but
the official at the bench motioned him in. He did not look to see if his partner had put the ball ready for play. So all's good.
Kingston
Gets
Davenport.
the player in and out.
Yep, Kingston Davenport checking in for South Tama in this case. Thank you for your observation there. Yeah, front court. Carson Penich and Cole Blackford. Tigers by 15, the lead, and the ball. Top of the circle, Penich, dribble drive, nice pass inside to Greif, but knocked, hit a South Tama player, apparently Brady Greif's hands, and on a bounce back to the Trojans.
A lot of traffic there. Greif was open on the cut, but there's a lot of traffic there. South Tama collapsed on him and just ticked off a couple hands. Last one was Brady Greif, and South Tama gets the turnover.
Halfway through the third quarter, Tigers by 15, South Tama looking to get back at it here. Near side Alvarado, up top to Daniel Weiss. Alvarado, Weiss, and back out farther to Kane Rosenberger. Near side Alvarado. Ivan Alvarado, top of the circle, driving left side.
6'5" Carson Penich there at the top of that zone with those long arms.
2 seconds, 1 second shot clock. Got it on the shot blocked, taken back by Grinnell. And we go the other way. Cole Blackford. Blackford on the drive, inside Coppin, lays it up and off. Rebound saved by Coppin in the hands of Derek Doty. Here's a shot left-hand side, three-pointer off the mark for Carson Penich. Back out farther, 15 feet away, Coffman. Near side Greif, knocked away from Brady, takes it back and got fouled. Oh, player showing a little emotion there. He's got to control that, Daniel Weiss.
I've been watching Daniel Weiss. They list him at 5'10", and he's down there battling Brady Kaufman and Greif at 6'4", 6'5". He's working very hard on the defensive end.
I don't think he's 5'10", but that's called program height, as I call it. The program has its...
You always add an inch, John, at least.
That's right. Pass inside Penich. Drive, go! Brady Greif for the basket. Greif is a total of 8.
Tigers would get that play between Walker and Greif. They could get that play in the post, John, anytime they wanted against the zone.
Very much so.
Get the pass, ball in the corner, then hit the post, flashing down, and he can muscle his way up for an easy layup.
Counterattacking South Tama. Alvarado, Rosenberger. Tigers now by 17. That would be their big, 20 was the biggest lead earlier. Now a turnover on South Tama. Tigers quickly front court. Blackford to a streaking Brady Kaufman who goes up. Foul before. No. I can't imagine the shot's going to count.
Well, they're going to talk about it now.
Okay.
One official might have had a travel on Brady when he pump fakes. Let's see.
Yeah, I think I see the motioning to the floor, like the referee on the far side, the foul on the floor before the shot, which would make sense. And the foul on Cade Rosenberger. That'd be his second. Yeah, I'll go with that. And 14 fouls on
Brandon
South
Sharp gave the official a little pat like, you're probably right, steal by South Tama.
Yep. Not what you wanted to have happen. Alvarado shot partially blocked by Penich, rebounded by Derek Doty. Cole Blackford the other way. Blackford a 3-on-2 if they work. Ball knocked away by South Tama. No, off of a Grinnell foot. It'll go back to the Trojans.
That time Blackford had the ball, lost it on the dribble as he went to cross over, just couldn't quite get the recovery, bounced off his foot, out of bounds. South Tama got the ball.
Should say another South Tama alum, Nate Dorn, who played football at William Penn back in the day as an assistant, along with longtime, and I say longtime coaches, Larry Fletcher and Dave Nitz, who have been at South Tama as long as I can remember. And there's an offensive foul on South Tama. And that's on Jeremy Dolash. Must have been an off-the-ball call. Won his first. Turnover on South Tama.
Yeah, Dolash went to set the screen. The Tiger player went out a little bit wider than he thought. He tried to lean out a knee and got caught for. We have a timeout on the floor.
Yep, South Tama wants and gets timeout. We'll take it with them as you're watching Tiger basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate and the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars.
And we'll have Brandon Sharp on the Ramsey Weeks post game following tonight's action on the floor as we resume play. Front court, Grinnell. That's Brady Coppin, a three-pointer. Brady Greif! Well, he hasn't missed many by like at least 3 or 4 from the Poly Ice Pizza. Three-pointer for Brady Greif. Total of 11 for he. 5 in this second half. 43-23, and Tigers equal their biggest lead. Front court, South Tama on the counter attack.
Tigers look like they're in a 3-2 zone this time, John.
All right.
Trying to take away some of South Tama's perimeter shots.
Yeah, exactly. Top of the circle, Brady Coppin against Alvarado. Now a near side three for Daniel Weiss. Comes off the back iron. Rebounded by Derek Doty, who clears and works at front court. Tigers looking to extend the low. Through the Black Sea, if you will.
It off.
Foul before the shot, and that's on Alvarado.
Yeah, the sea just parted, John, and Doty with a good burst. We saw that in football, good burst of speed, got through there. Tama player reached in there before he started his shot motion, so it's on the floor. Tigers play it in.
So the second foul on Alvarado, 6 on the team. Any more South Tama fouls, and Grinnell will shoot free throws. Free throw line, about 16-footer up and short for Blackford. Rebound, Walker, up, good! Ethan Walker with a total of 6.
Yeah, he just sat there in the block, John. They couldn't move him out. He waited for the ball. It was off. It went right to him. Nothing South Tama could do but just watch him put it back up.
11-5 run here for Grinnell as we're at 50 seconds left, third quarter on the Kurtz Collision scoreboard. Far side, back up top. Near side, now right side. And we've got an offensive foul. It must have been an illegal screen on South Tama. Somebody moving during the screening.
Damian Benner. He went to set the screen and dive to the basket, but he put his hands up and kind of pushed off the Tiger player going down to the basket. And can't do that. That's a foul.
So a non-shooting foul because it's a off-the-ball foul. And now Derek Doty lines up for a three and comes off back iron. Rebound is by Damian Benish. Or Benner, pardon me. Damian Benner. Here's a dribble drive. Daniel Weiss back to Rosenberger. Or Pella Weiss, pardon me, for a three. Not there. And we've got Ethan Walker getting fouled from behind.
That'll be free throws coming.
Oh, Kingston Davenport's third foul. Now that should be shooting foul time for. And now South Tama will play. They got their last player in who's not played yet, and that would be Aiden O'Clair, who's a senior. So all 8 South Tama Trojans have gotten in. 20 seconds left third quarter.
You remember, John, back with 5 minutes left, South Tama had cut the lead to 9.
They had.
And then they had a turnover, Tigers made a shot. They came down, had a little bit of a rush shot. Tigers went down and scored, had like a 4-0 run. And now they're back up here, sitting comfortably up now by 22.
From the
23.
Medicap Pharmacy free throw line, Ethan Walker showing a nice touch for a big guy, 46-23. Medicap Pharmacy. Always have time for you with Kevin and Jennifer Stallman on 6th Avenue West in Grinnell.
So we're giving the people second free throw is good.
Okay.
So we're giving our viewers not only play-by-play but also a song intermittently, right?
Song and a dance.
Song and a dance. Well, I'm not going to dance. So
we're getting your money's worth on this Brent Nichols State Farm thing. Okay, there you go. Front court 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Near side is.
Meanwhile, Dan and Laura, they're going, please don't sing, please don't dance.
I know.
Don't worry. We
Shot
won't.
in the paint. Good. Alvarado as time runs out. Alvarado for the last shot of the third quarter. 14 for Alvarado. 47-25 Grinnell, as you're listening or watching Grinnell Tiger Sports basketball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza.
All right, back here for the fourth quarter. Grinnell up 47-25. Our fourth quarter sponsored to you by Brent Nichols, State Farm Insurance. Many thanks to him and all our fine sponsors who help us bring this broadcast, make this broadcast possible. And Tigers now firmly back in command, John, after we said cut it down to 11 at one point. Tigers pushed it back out.
And we thank you for joining us, whether you're watching as it's happening or download to your heart's content on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network website. Pass, nicely done. Blackford to Ethan Walker for two.
Nice little spin and jump hook there by the big man.
Oh, my, yes.
Went up well, gathered
He's got
himself,
10.
went up, and had a nice shot there.
49-25. Walker with double digits in the score sheet. Top of the circle. This is Alvarado faking left, driving right, kicking it back near side. Rosenberger, now Dolash. Pass up top, back near side. Rosenberger, three, short. Rebound, Kaufman.
Tigers much more active in their zone, John. They're closing out on the shooters where those three-point shots were open earlier. Now they're not anymore.
Dolash comes down on the Tiger player that time, and that time it was Sam Simon making the drive to the hoop. And
good sportsmanship by Dolash,
yes.
though. He didn't mean to hit him. It looked a little bit worse than it was, and helped him right up. And no harm. Well, there was a foul, so we can't say no harm, no foul, but just try to prevent the basket. Good hard foul. Simon to the line for two.
And Dolash, his second foul, the team's ninth, but a two-shot foul on Sam Simon, his first. Varsity points.
Brother Jake has a band, the Jake Simon Band, in case you're wondering.
There you go. Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's a country singer.
Wow, okay.
Doing pretty well, too.
Okay, 51-25. Okay.
He's opened for Eric Church before, and that's not chopped liver.
No, absolutely not. That's great. That's good for him. All right, front court. America's Got Talent is the title of the TV show goes. All right, pass to the right side. Low post, Dolash. Back up top, tip by a Tiger defender. Free throw line, shot is up, good. Score that for Cade Rosenberger. He's got his first two of the game.
Nice job by South Tama. Worked the ball back and forth. Finally got a little opening. They penetrated the gap and got a nice shot up.
51-27. Front court, you've got Doty and now Blackford. Ball tipped away by South Tama. Between the circles, dribble drive, Blackford. On the near side, back to Derek Doty. Doty. And on the drive, he may have, offensive foul, drove right over the South Tama player. And Doty will pick up. That's his first foul. Team foul is the 5th. Turnover on Grinnell. Let's see.
Now Tigers in a 2-2-1 full court press.
About 13 on the turnover count for Grinnell. South Tama with close to as many. Near side, front court is Peloise. And now you've got Alvarado. Peloise an open 3. No, back iron, rebound. Ethan Walker. Look out, don't throw the elbows. He clears it out. Clears himself, front court for the Tigers. And almost a steal. Far side, Sam Simon. Back inside, shot is up, and Brady Kaufman got foul going in. He'll have 2 shots coming.
Again, good strong move that time by Kaufman. Took the post pass, did a nice drop step, hesitated for a second, did a ball fake, then went up strong knowing he was going to get popped, which has been known to happen if you get the ball to the post. You draw a little contact.
Ivan Alvarado's 3rd, and 2 shots coming. Brady Kaufman, his first free throw is not good. Brady with a total of 7 in the game, is 1 of 5 from the line. And looks like Ryan McElrath back in the lineup. He's got the 4 fouls. Checks in for Derek Doty. Tigers leading 51-27. Kaufman, second free throw on the Medicare Pharmacy free throw line is good. He's got 8, and he'll check out in favor of Carson Penich. Lead is 15 for Grinnell. 25 for Grinnell. Get my Minnesota math straight here. Front court. Near side, you've got Ivan Alvarado. Alvarado, top of the circle. Fake left, drive right. Alvarado drew a foul. That might be on McElrath. If that is, that's the game on. Yep, Ryan will foul out. And he's checks out with a total of 9 points.
Calling for a hand check that time, John. And again, Alvarado very good with the ball, very good ball handler. Waited patiently, did a little bit of a shake and bake move, and got a gap in the zone and penetrated it, and reached in and with a hand and got the hand check foul.
All right, so a pass in, just 6 fouls on Grinnell, so a common foul. On the near side, Daniel Weiss. Weiss on the left-hand side puts up a 3, short. Last touch by Ethan Walker will stay with South Tama. So 5:26 left to play in the ball game. Grinnell won last year's game, I want to say, by 15 or so. There's the ball tipped away, taken back by South Tama. Pass inside, Dolash for 2. Good.
Nice look that time by Weiss. He penetrated to the middle, and now we got a 30-second timeout taken, I believe, by South Tama.
52-29. We'll take one with them. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
52-29 with 5:16 left to play in the ball game. Tigers' biggest lead has been 27. Or 25 make it.
Now South Tama picks up in a man-to-man press. They're going to look to trap out of it, but they let the trap go. Tigers advance it quickly.
Oh, an errant pass. Cole Blackford intended for Ethan Walker, just off his fingertips. Good effort, but little high and outside.
That's why Coach Pesca took that timeout. John wanted to switch up his press, went to a man-to-man, and trapping out of it, got the turnover.
Tigers with 15 on the turnovers. There's the ball knocked away on the shot. Taken back by Grinnell. 3 on 3. So Blackford back. Oh, no. Brady Greif, another 3. Nope, that one missed. Ethan Walker up with it, and good for 2. Ethan Walker with a total of 12. 54-29. Front court, South Tama counterattacking. Daniel Weiss and Alvarado, Ivan Alvarado. Rosenberger. And then to back out is Peloise, and three-pointer in and out and back in. So three-pointer for Ivan Alvarado, who's got 17. 54-32. Backcourt, Carson Penich. Lead is down to 18. Front court and a 3-on-2 if they work. Penich ahead. Walker layup good. Nicely done to break the press. And a timeout asked for by Brandon Sharp. We'll take one with them. 14-point lead for Grinnell. 4:06 to play as you're watching Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate in the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars.
Tiger lead is 24. Yeah, I said 14 earlier again. All right, backcourt. South Tama again, some full court. Looks like 2-2-1 zone pressure. And get it in the front court. This is Daniel Weiss on the near side. Alvarado, shot partially blocked. And a shot up again, not good on the offensive putback. Walker the rebound. Gives it off to Cole Blackford. Under 4 minutes left to go in the ball game in the fourth quarter. And a shot is up and not there for Sam Simon. Rebounded by South Tama. Front court. Ivan Alvarado knocked away by Blackford. Ball loose on the floor, taken back by South Tama. It is Weiss, and now they have had a trip or a block or something, a foul on Grinnell in any event. A 1-and-1 coming for South Tama.
Foul be on Brady Greif there, John. He was trying to slide his feet to cover the defender. All of a sudden, the player, and he was going to the basket. The player stopped, and Brady ran right into him.
So second foul on Kaufman, on Brady Greif. We'll have a free throw shot here. Oh, a third on Brady Greif. That's third. Now Brady Kaufman comes in, as does Derek Doty.
Both teams in the bonus, John. Grinnell's in the double bonus. South Tama's in the 1-on-1. So every foul from here on out, except for player control, will be shooting free throws.
So Kingston Davenport needs to make the first to get the second. Try to chop the lead down just a tad more. Free throw is up by the first year, not good, and the Tigers rebound it. Carson Penich into the front court. Good athlete, Carson. At 6'5", works it inside. Kaufman on the entry pass is fouled. Alvarado the personal on the reach-in, and that would be his fourth. 2 shots coming on the double bonus.
And again, Alvarado, pretty important player, leading the team in scoring for them. And Brady Kaufman had him beat in position. He beat him to the spot, and Alvarado was behind him, trying to poke his way through and knock the ball loose. And even if you get it clean again, John, if you're behind like that, reach through, it's probably going to be called as a foul.
Yeah, they got the rebound after the miss, but it's 2 shots here as Kaufman missed the first, but will get the second on the double bonus, and that will bring Jack Hoops back in for Grinnell. Jack in his first varsity game, 5'9" sophomore, one of 5 10th graders for the Tigers of Coach Brandon Sharp, Mike Baker, Coach Kester, and Scott Sharp. After the second free throw is missed, front court South Tama, turning on the near side, back up top, back to the right side. Daniel Weiss, here's a drive, here's a shot, layup, no, rebound taken back by Ethan Walker. Front court, left-hand side is Jack Hoops. And to the low post, a foul on South Tama. It's like Brady Kaufman will have 2 more shots coming.
Kaufman working hard in the post, John. That's 2 trips straight down. He hustled down there, made a nice move to get himself established in the post and get position. And all South Tama defender could do was try to reach through from behind again and poke it loose. And just like last time, they called a foul. Kaufman to the line for 2.
Daniel Weiss, the foul, his 4th at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Brady Kaufman again Kind of struggling here, just a couple of makes out of a number of attempts. 2 for 9 or so. But again, get these missed free throws out of the way now. There's plenty of season ahead. Second free throw for Brady. And that one rims in. Gets a fortuitous bounce. Has 9 for the game. 55. 57 make it 32. Hertz Collision scoreboard correct. Pass to the far side. Faking right, driving left. Alvarado near side. Now inside, nicely done. Oh, blocked! Oh, Carson Pettit says, not in this house. Knocks it out of bounds. Nicely done.
Weiss, nice quick move to the basket, door to the basket. Got the good pass, but Pettit was there to recover and swatted out of bounds.
Tigers, they're playing 1-2-2 zone, it looks like, Chris.
Yeah, they are. Penich out top against 6'5" wingspan. They've had Brady Coffin out there. They have Penich out there. So good, quick, athletic guys with long wingspans.
Shot up not good for the Trojans, and Grinnell rebounds it. Sam Hoops, or Jack Hoops, excuse me, is fouled, and he'll have his chance for varsity points. And this foul is, Peloise getting the personal. And that's his third.
Yeah, they kind of left him there. Hoops got the rebound, and the other 4 players kind of headed down court, and he's like, wait a minute, fellas, I'm double-teamed here. I need some elbows. So he tried to force his way through and got the foul.
Jack at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line hits back iron on the first shot. Second attempt for his first varsity point for Jack Hoops at 5'9". Second free throw, rims out. Rebound, pot 4, taken back. Pass in the front court. Knocked away. We've got a foul maybe on, nope, this last touch by Grinnell. Going to stay with South Tama. Tigers leading by 25. You have this time and score on the Kurtz Collision scoreboard. This is Kingston Davenport. Now Ivan Alvarado farther out. As we near the 2-minute mark of this ball game. Around a high screen. Alvarado, 3-ball. Bounces off back iron, not good. Rebound Rosenberger for South Tama. Well, what they lack in height, boy, they are got to scatter. They have to really have to be quick out there. They're going to go against some even taller timber in that WAMAC conference between the West and East Division teams. Farther out is Peloise. Now a dribble drive in. Going to be a charge. Oh, block on Brady Coppin. Okay, okay. Thought he was set that time, but apparently not. And that's his 13th foul. So 2-shot foul for Ivan. But give Alvarado credit, going tough inside as he has all night. Now Aiden O'Clair going to check in after this first free throw attempt. I have Alvarado unofficially with 17 and give him 18. Now Aiden O'Clair checks in for the Trojans. As will Damian Benner. And now Grinnell will check anew, and this will be Sam Simon coming back in, or back in the game. Tigers have played most everyone, but maybe 1 or 2 so far. 1:33 time remaining. Alvarado with 18. We'll look for point number 19 here. Lead of 24. We'll stay at 24. Off the back iron, rebounded by Brady Greif. Younger sister, pretty good softball player. Very good pitcher. Up top. I know last 2 Tigers who haven't seen the floor. Looks like, or one of them will anyway. All right, I guess that's 2 of them will. All right, next dead ball, we'll have new faces come in. And we got a foul on South Tama, I believe. And that would be on Peloise. That's his 4th personal. Now the players we have not, after this first free throw attempt by Derek Doty at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Derek looking for his first free throw. He has a total of 7, couple of 2s and a 3. And his first one good, gives him 8. And now you've got Tristan Willenbring, a senior, and Kane Pavey, a sophomore, in their first ever varsity games. Tristan's a 6'5", 12th grader. Kane's a 6'1", sophomore. He's going to be a pretty good athlete, I understand, before he's done here at GHS. I see his dad, Eric Pavey, starts a lot of track meets that I help run or help announce or try to do anyway. All right, second free throw good by Doty. He has a total of 9. We're going to take a timeout as well as you're watching Tiger basketball boys action on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza.
All right, minute 12 remaining. Saltama the basketball. After this game, Saltama will have Sadell coming up. That'll be tomorrow night at Sadell. They'll have their home season opener for the boys anyway against Marion and the Wolves from the back. It'll be their first WAMAC conference game. And shot is up and a foul on Grinnell. Oh, apparently a little bit of the body there called on Grinnell, and that's on Tristan Willenbring.
Yeah, Willenbring was doing fine. The official said he came down and got him across the arm. He had his hand straight up, but as he went to block the shot, John, again, he pushed the ball down and broke the plane of verticality, and the official called it, and the first free throw no good for Dolash.
Jeremy Dolash has yet to score, looking for his first points of the game with 61 ticks of the clock left to go in this one. Tigers a lead of 26, stay at 26. Free throw not good. Rebound, Derek Doty. Going to the west side of the gym. Near side, Sam Simon for 3. Got the Pollyi's Pizza! Three-pointer. Sam Simon has a total of 5. Little Ryman Simon there, 62-33. Back to the near side. Oh, apologies to Paul Simon. All right, 37 seconds. Couldn't resist. Near side of 3 for Peloise. Back of the iron. Rebound. Is that Willenbring? Yes, with a rebound. Now to Jack Hoops with it. Hoops. Near side, Sam Simon. A 3 for Doty from long range. Rims out of there. Rebound up and not good by Willenbring. Back out farther. 16, 15, 14. Tigers with the last shot here. Under 10 seconds left. Derek Doty, I think, is going to dribble it out here. Tigers won their first game of the year, 62-33. As the clock shows all zeros, that brings this game to an end. Tigers win it by 29 as you're watching Tiger basketball, wherever you're at on God's green earth on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Paulie Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. The Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Also, let's give a shout out to our business card sponsors down the corner. Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Grinnell Firestone, plus the rest of our commercial group out there. So thank you to all those sponsors. Kurt's Collision Center also sponsors our scoreboard, and for our spotlight sponsors, Paulie Ice Pizza on the three-pointers, Medicap Pharmacy on the free throw line, and Brent Nickel State Farm for every quarter, every inning, anything that you could have a stopping point in a ball game. He does it for the Grinnell Tigers all season long. So let's throw it back over to John Martinson and Chris Juni for the post game, and Brandon Sharp hopefully will come up.
62-33 is how this one ends up. I'll give 20 of the 33 points for Ivan Alvarado. He leads all scorers for tonight. For Grinnell, as we look for point getters, I have 14 for Ethan Walker on 7 made baskets. He was I'll say this, I'll go this far, 10 of his 14 coming in the second half. 11 for Brady Greif on 3 threes. Paulie Ice Pizza three-pointer going strong tonight. Derek Doty had a total of 9, and he had a 3 in there. Cole Blackford with a 3 that came in the first quarter. Carson Penich, couple of baskets and 4. Ryan McElrath had 9, fouled out in the fourth quarter. Brady Coppin a total of 9. Let's see. Sam Simon had 2 free throws in his first varsity three-pointer, so a total of 5 for Sam late in the ball games. Tigers with 62 points. Really, neither team had a turnover in the fourth quarter. Well, I guess I'll go with that. So 11 turnovers for South Tama. Tigers, on the other hand, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the turnover count for Grinnell in this contest. As Grinnell led 24-4. South Tama, that zone press kind of made life tough for Grinnell in that second quarter.
Yeah, they did, John. And then even in the third quarter, they kept the press on and got the lead down. It was almost like 20 points. They got the lead down to 11 and had the ball the chance to cut it down to under single digits for the lead. Yep. But had a shot there that just didn't quite go in for them. And then Tigers came down and scored. Come back, they turned the ball over. Tigers went down and scored again. And that little 4-0 run, in effect, ended any threat that South Tama had. Tigers cruised the rest of the way. So I would say, Brandon Sharp, when we talk to him, he's going to be very happy with the overall effort. Again, first game out of the gate, you don't know quite what you're going to get. I mean, you have an idea as a coach. You've done all the practicing. You've done this and that. You've done some scrimmages against other teams. So you think you know what you're going to get, but until they get out here and actually go through it, you don't know. So overall, pretty good performance by the Tigers. Again, closing out on shooters will be something they'll talk about in the zone as well. But again, great first win for Grinnell.
So, South Tama, as you said, had the lead of 11. We have some players on, too, it looks like. Had a 13-0 run, and that got the lead out to 24, and Grinnell had a 20-point margin or better the rest of the game. So it looks like we're going to have a couple of seniors, at least one senior come up. Okay. And it looks like it's going to be
Cole Blackford.
Cole Blackford. All right, we'll get Cole. We'll get Cole situated here, Chris. So, all right, Cole. Get the players.
Cole's looking at his coach like, do I really have to do this?
Oh, of course, it's a piece of cake. All right.
All right, Cole, wait for you to get your headset on. Well, Cole, first of all, thanks for joining us here. Congratulations on that first win. And I was talking in the pregame, you've been through practices, you've had some scrimmages, you played against other guys, but when you finally get out on the court against the real officials and everything, could be a bit different. But overall, how would you assess you guys did tonight?
Pretty good. We had most of the time we had good rotation on defense, and we boxed out pretty well. And then on offense, we had good passes and good shots, especially in the beginning of the game. We hit like 4 threes in a row.
Yeah, they didn't close out on you, so you guys were open.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Coach Sharp says, hey, if you're that open, put it up, right?
Yeah.
So as talking about that defensive rotation, I know Coach Sharp, he emphasizes defense, as do most coaches, and that's something that you want to play. A couple of times there, South Tama, they had some wide open looks because, again, you were, as you said, a little late on the closeouts. When you close out, are you going out with the hands up or under control, or how? What do you mean when you say close out? How are you taught to do that?
Usually we're taught to close out with the hand up and try to be under control because if we're jumping all over the place, then they just go right by us very easy too. At least when we close out with the hand up, it's a little bit contested.
Yeah, Alvarado, their point guard, as you guys probably knew, he handled the ball. Most everything went through him, ended up with 20 points. But to me, they were hard-earned 20. He took probably at least twice that many shots, and he got his points. But overall, I thought you guys did a good job. And didn't sound like, against the zone, one guy could guard him. So good job of rotating up. And I thought the rotation, especially on him, was pretty good tonight.
Yeah, a little bit better on the on ball, but otherwise, yeah, I think it was really well.
Coach Sharp told you to say that, right? Yeah, on the ball. Well, again, you got the first one under your belt. Big week for you. Clear Creek and Man on the road, then at Dallas Center Grimes this week, so you jump right into it. As a player, I know we won't tell Coach Sharp this, but games are better than practices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations on the win, and best of luck the rest of this week and the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right. Cole Blackford joining us here on the postgame, 5'11 guard, junior guard for the Tigers. Now we'll get head coach Brandon Sharp in here, get his thoughts. And letting Brandon get his headset on. And again, Coach, congratulations on the win. I was talking in the pregame, you've had scrimmages, you've had, a month or so of practice, almost a month of practice, maybe not quite, but a lot of practice on your belt. And you never know, as I told John in the audience, before the game, you have an idea what you're going to get. You never know until they get out there. And overall, I thought a couple of defensive things here and there, but overall the kids I thought did pretty well for you.
Yeah, it's a win's a win. I mean, anytime that anytime you're playing, the win's a win, and you can't complain about it and stuff. And we saw some good things. We saw a lot of things we got to clean up and stuff to be able to make sure that we can compete with the teams we need to in our conference and everything. So the kids played really hard for a lot of the game, and I'm proud of that because that was a big question mark for us, to be honest. We've had some pretty competitive practices, but the question mark of when you're young and inexperienced is how hard are you really going to play when you have no idea how hard you have to in order to compete.
Yeah, that's a big statement. And the other thing I thought a couple times there, and I noticed you called timeouts to get it readjusted, in your zone defense, they were doing a good job of moving around, but closing out on the shooters was a bit slow on a few things. And I saw you tell them, hey, you got to get out there on these guys because a lot of nights they're getting some wide open looks. Fortunately for us, they missed a lot of them, but that's not going to happen every time out. I'm sure you're going to talk about that not only post-game, but as practice goes along.
Yeah, that's what our matchup zone was. Lack up matchup. We lacked that big time, and it looked more of like a zone when it did its job tonight to the point that we needed it to, but it should be a lot better. We gave up a lot of open shots, and come Friday night, they're going to make half of those that Tama missed.
Yep.
And we got a big opportunity and a big growing I would call it growing time this week. When we go and face defending champs and stuff in DCG on Friday, they're going to be. I know they lost quite a bit, but they're going to be loaded, just as they are every year, and just
at their place,
reload. Yeah,
and at their place,
at
no
their
less.
place, and stuff. But yeah, we got some rotation stuff, and it comes down to trust. It comes down to our top three, kind of on that matchup stuff of of trusting our bottom side that they're going to take the passes that they're supposed to. And that's kind of been a factor the last 2 weeks of practice of just building that trust that everybody's going to do your job. We got a whiteboard at practice that rolls out and stuff, and the guys go over all the time and just start writing DYJ, do your job, and it's all the time. I mean, they echoing it nonstop, and we just got to build more trust in that, and things will come better.
Alvarado, for them, as you know, probably knew coming in, he handles the ball a lot. Most everything runs through him. He ended up with 20 points, but in my opinion, people are going to think, oh, yeah, 20 points. The Tigers didn't do a good job. I don't think so. I think he did a great job on him. He took quite a lot of shots to get that 20, but really made him work for it. And really you zeroed in on him as obviously being their number one offensive player.
Yeah, no, he had looked like he had 20, and we didn't do a very good job. We did a decent job with him, like shots-wise, I thought, open, like perimeter shots. The part I was not thrilled about that we got to clean up is our how we protected the paint when he was dribbling. He's a good shifty guard, but there's going to be other guards that we see that are going to be shiftier and stuff, and we have to be able to be disciplined enough and play. Like, it comes down to just discipline and hard work, playing hard to stay in the right position. And stuff. We gotta clean that up big time. I thought we let the ball get to the paint by the basket way too easy. Really good teams are going to take advantage of that.
Yep. All right, Coach, last question. They're in the third quarter. You're up by 20 to start it, and then about 5 minutes left. All of a sudden you look up, South Tama goes on a bit of a run there. They cut it down to 11 and had the ball with actually a chance to cut it down to single digits, but good defensive stop there, then quick 4 points. So for a young team, I thought you had to be impressed. I didn't think the Tigers got rattled. They kept at it, got some stops, and then made some shots to push it back up there. That pretty much took care of the game from that point on.
Yeah, valuing the ball for us was kind of an issue, and we've not. Everybody's playing this shot clock defense and shot clock offense a little differently and stuff, and we've worked on pressure, but we've not. I'll be honest, we have not spent a whole lot of time on it. Of it, obviously we got to work. We got plenty of work to do on it. But again, you're given 10 practices, and we wanted to be really good at the stuff that we knew we were going to have to be, and we thought we could just get by with. I mean, we obviously need to spend more time with it, but we'll get. DCG will come out in our shorts right away. Shoot, right when we get off the bus, they'll probably pick us up and join us. So we got to figure out the pressure stuff and be able to handle that a little bit better.
Well, as you said, Coach, to start this off, a win's a win. You got the W under your belt. Big week for you this week. Again, congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the season. Good luck this week as you face the top teams in the conference, or one of them, the defending champs, Dalston and Grimes. So thank you for your time.
Sounds good. Thanks for what you guys do.
All right. Tiger head coach Brandon Sharp joining us on the post game, and that is going to do it here, I believe, from the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. So for my partner, John Martinson.
Hey, yes, that's me.
This is Chris Juni, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight.
Yes.
Remember to check it out on the website or on YouTube. The broadcast will be available as well.
Download to your heart's content, right?
All right.
Yeah, that's Chris. I'm John, and you're probably saying, yeah, these guys should just well stay on the radio. I mean, they're faces for TV. Yeah, right. Okay, that's why we're in radio for years. Okay, it's been real. It's been fun, and as always, as we say, it's been real fun. So the Tiger girls winning it tonight by a margin of 72-16, and Grinnell Tiger boys 62-33. This has been a production of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Dan Walker and Lori Walker on the production and camera work and such. With Chris Juni, I'm John Martinson, wishing you a very pleasant, good Monday evening, everybody, and take care, stay safe.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.